Let us solve the problem. Okay, first we had gone through the problem. Now we'll start. What Here we have to create the bills receivable account because it is some transaction based upon that is given. So we have to calculate how much of the bills receivable is issued during the year or drawn during the year. So we have to calculate the bills receivable. So here it is given bills opening balance. It is how we'll get to know opening balance. How we'll get to know it is opening balance as it is given on 1/1/2021. We'll get to know that it is the opening balance. And what is the difference between opening balance and closing balance? How we can recognize it? So here in this problem, it is opening balance. How I could get to know is because it is 1/1/2021 and it is a balance on 1/1/2021 and one more balance is given on 31/12/21. As 1/1/2021 is the beginning, I considered it as it is opening balance. This is closing balance and this is the closing date of our firm. So here debtors is given. So in the debtors account, if you will create the debtors account and bills receivable account simultaneously, it will be very helpful for you, as you can write on as when you will get the entries. So you can go on order wise. So I have solved the problem as in the in this base. So I followed this base as I followed this order to solve the method. So first it is opening balance of debtors is given. So I chose this as I chose took this transaction and written down in the total debtors account. As for your general knowledge, in the ledger account debit side, if it is asset, then debit side is if in the debit side we'll write increase in debtors, increase in asset, and in the credit side we'll write decrease in asset. So this is debtors also is an asset. So this in debit side is increase if any increase, and credit side is the decrease if any decrease is there. So always debit side starts in the asset account. Always debit side start with the opening balance, that is 90,000. Later the transaction is bills receivable, so we have to take down the bills receivable amount in the bills receivable account. So as I said, asset account bills is as in asset account debit side is increase and credit side is decrease. And if you know, if you are thorough, you know that bills receivable also an asset. So in the here also same thing happens, because this is also asset. Here debit side is increase and credit side is decrease. So it also asset also always starts with the debit balance, that is to balance brought down 29,000 opening balance. Debit balance is opening balance. Then then entry comes that bills receivable in cash. As I said, bills receivable in cash means the cash during received during the year, that is bill honored during the year, or bills received during the year. So by cash account that received during the year, that is 60,000 as mentioned in the problem. Then comes cash received from debtors. Cash received from debtors is 72,000. It will be written in the total debtors account as by cash. Why by cash? Debtors, it is increase in debtors, so it will be written in the credit side. There is a decrease in the debtors, because if it is increased, then there is there are the debtors who has to pay us. If it is decrease, if when it will be decreased, when the bill when we'll receive the amount of debt, at that time debtors will decrease. So it is we receive the cash, so when cash received, debtor will decrease. So in credit side will write that is by cash account 72,000. Next comes after this there is entry bad debts written off, that is 1,200. Bad debt written off is decrease in debtors, that is we'll write it decrease in debtors, so it is by bad debts 1,200. Then comes return outward. As I said, return outward is a purchase return, so it will not be taken in the uh, it will it doesn't have any relation with the sales, so it will not be taken. Return inwards, that is sales return. If when we do sales, we will include the amount of debtors. When we'll do credit sale, will include those amount which will be not paid in debtors. So when the uh, sales is returned, goods is returned, we have to deduct that amount. So it is decrease in the debtor. So by return inwards, that is 2,000. Then comes bills receivable dishonor. That when bills receivable is dishonored, when we will issue the when we'll draw the bill, will do the entry like bills receivable account debit to debtors account. Then when we'll receive the bill, it will be like cash account debtor to bills receivable account. When bill will be dishonored, then at that time we'll enter it as debtors account debtor to bills receivable account. As there is a contra entry, we have to write like when bills is dishonored, debtors account debtor to bills receivable account. So in the it is decrease in bills receivable and increase in the debtors. So it is a decrease in the value of bills receivable by debtors, as it is there by debtors account, that is dishonor 6,000, and in the total debtors account 2 bills receivable dishonor, because increase in the as it is mentioned in this, increase in the value of debtors. Then later come cash sales. Sales will be taken into consideration at the end, at the time of finding the total sales. It is cash sales plus credit sale is equal to total sales. Then comes closing balance of the debtors. Will take down in the debtors account. The buy balance brought carried down, that is closing balance 27,200, and bills receivable account 68,000. So in the 68,000, we have to balance the bills receivable first, because we have to find the credit sales. That's why first we have to find out the bills receivable, balancing figure of the bills receivable. So when we'll balance, there is credit is greater than the debit, so we'll get the two debtors account, which will get the uh, balancing figure as 1,05,000, which will comes on the debit side. That is bill drawn. We have to take this as this is the amount of bill drawn during the year. So we have to transfer this to the two debtors account. This is the balancing figure. This is the amount of bill drawn during the year. As now we got the bill amount drawn during the year, we have to write it, and if it is written in the debit side of the bills receivable account, it will be on the credit side of the um, side of the total debtors account. So we'll write in the here we'll write by bills receivable 1,05,000. Then um, we are done with the bills receivable account, and now we have to balance the total debtors account. When we are balancing total debtors account, again we'll get to know that credit is greater than the debit, as this is a credit sales. So we got the credit sales amount. We have to balance it. Balance amount is 1,11,400. This we have to this is the credit sales which we had sold during the year. This is the balancing figure 2. Now we got the credit sale. What is the total sales? As I said, total sales is the cash sales plus credit sales. Credit sales. So to cash sales is given in the problem as 10,000, and credit sales we got it as a 1,11,400. After adding this, we'll get 1,21,400 is the total sales. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.